So Lamar Jackson until Friday, the end of Friday, which was yesterday, which is today as I'm recording, for the Ravens to get a deal done. Of course, he's asking for majority, if not all, of his contract guaranteed. I don't know really what he's asking for outside of that. Look here, Ravens. The Ravens have a history of taking care of their guys. So I have no problem in saying that. I think it's going to get done. Whether it gets done after I record, whether it gets done sometime in the middle of the season, I feel it's going to get done. But this is not a game that you want to play. Now, let me first speak to the Ravens. Lamar Jackson is the system. You see, I understand the angle that you're going to try to take. What happened last year? There was a lot of regression last year. I get that. I understand that. Especially in negotiations, I understand that's probably what you're going to play, and you're probably going to play the fact of, well, I understand that Deshaun Watson got like 230 fully guaranteed, but that was an outlier. Look at what Russell Wilson got. Look at what Kyler Murray got. They didn't get fully guaranteed contracts, and they were happy what they got. So you should be happy with this, even though Lamar Jackson is better than Kyler Murray. At least in this point of his career, he's arguably better than Russell Wilson. I get that. But this is not a game that you want to play, Ravens. You see, it's okay to be happy. You know, it's great to be happy. Everyone wants to be happy. And it's okay to be content until it's not. You see, I understand Lamar Jackson is his own agent, or his mom's agent, or one of those two. You do not want a disgruntled Lamar Jackson, because Lamar Jackson is one player. I understand the quarterback is important, but Lamar Jackson is one player that you just can't lose. Mentally, emotionally, physically, you just can't lose him. Now, I understand you have, I guess, a 2-year window of playing chicken. You're able to franchise tag him for 2 years. I get that. But you got to think about the long game. Lamar Jackson's like 23, 24. Do you want to just have him for 2 years? Because I promise you, if you franchise tag this man for 2 years, that third year, he's gone. And the second year that you franchise tag him, oh boy, he's going to be upset. I promise you that. So, do you want to lose him in 3 years, or possibly have him for the next, 5, 6, 7, 10 years? Lamar Jackson has gotten better year after year outside of last year. But if you want to be honest, last year the Ravens had the most, I think they had like 19 people going into the season on IR. And Lamar Jackson still had the Ravens number 1 in the AFC until he got hurt. Let's not play these games. Ravens. Now let me talk to Lamar. Lamar Jackson, I understand that you're a righteous guy. I understand that you are a team first guy. I understand that all you want to do is win. I get that. I respect that. But as you know, the NFL is a business. Now, it's funny. I'm talking Lamar Jackson, but I know this man ain't watching. This man ain't watching or listening to what I'm saying. But if I was him, I would not go out there. Lamar Jackson is, shouts out to Shannon Sharp. He said it, and I agree. Lamar Jackson is the one quarterback who is mostly dependent on his legs. Not saying that he can't throw the ball. Let me not throw that out there. But Lamar Jackson is the most dependent on his legs as far as all the quarterbacks in the league. Yes, that's over Jalen Hurts. That's over Kyler Murray. That's over Deshaun Watson. That's over Any Lamar Jackson is the most dependent on his legs as far as the quarterback position. And because of that, I know we always say it, but that's true. One hit can just ruin it all. So while yes, you are scheduled to make 23 million, which is a lot of money to regular people like me, that's life changing for regular people like me. But when you talk about athletes, that's nothing for Lamar Jackson compared to the 200 plus million that you could get guaranteed. I would not go out there. And the thing is, I think his teammates, Lamar Jackson's teammates, would understand. You remember when I think the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, and then Emmitt Smith wanted a contract extension or wanted a new contract, and they wouldn't give it to him. So he sat out the first like 4 games, and they lost like the first 4 games. They were just like, all right, hold on, Emmitt, come on, let's get this deal done because we can't lose you for 5 games. And then they ultimately like made a run when he came back after giving him a contract. Again, I understand. Look, I wouldn't go out there if I was Lamar unless I had what I was asking for. I understand he's probably not going to do that, but Jalen Hunter, would not go out there. And actually, it's not just me. A lot of people agree. Stephen A. Smith is telling him not to go out there. Shannon Sharp is telling him not to go out there. Like, people on NFL networks telling him not to go out there. But hey, Lamar Jackson's different. He do what he do. I respect it. I just wouldn't go out there. Get your money, bro. Get your money.